So for me, I never wanted to share it because of the fact of like I knew I was gonna get blamed for it. Um, as much as it sucks to say, like the female always gets blamed. Like people love to victim blame. So that was just my reason. And I just felt like if I would have said something like I would have been the one that got beat up for it. Like I would have been the one that was got told like, no, like it's your fault, like you shouldn't have been there, you shouldn't have been doing this and that. I mean, I was young, so I wasn't doing anything but sitting there. You know, but it's like, like you must have done something to do it, It's always them trying.
Which is a crazy logic to say, right? You egg
Yeah,
them on, like, dude, he's the adult.
yeah, that's what I mean. And it's like, like they always find a reason to make an excuse for him
Yeah,
instead of believing the victim. And for me, it was just like I didn't want to waste my time. Like, I didn't want to waste my time. I didn't want to, because at that point, I knew that if I would have said something, it would have caused so much drama and I would have ended up being the bad person. And I did not need to go through that. I was already dealing with my depression. I was already dealing with my anxiety. Like I didn't need to add that on top of my plate. So for me, it was like, it was better to just leave it alone and not speak on it and just leave it as is. Um, I still seen the person around a couple of times afterwards. Um, which sucks because even like it sucks because as bad as it is to say, like even to the women that do speak out on it, like they still have to see their predator, like they still have to deal
I
with them,
know, I know.
and like people, like especially their family, like they don't see any wrong in it. They're like, no, like you need to talk to him, like it's okay, you guys need to move past it. um just things like that. And
Oh, turn your camera back on.
oh, sorry. I didn't even know it turned off. Okay, but yeah, no, so like, like they still have to see their predators and their families and their friends, like they don't see any fault in it. They're like, well, it already happened, like just get over it.
Yeah,
You know, they have that toxic mindset.
that's so toxic and it's so wrong in so many ways.
Yeah, and like, for example, like I don't know the girl, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it all over social media, the girl who shared her story last week about her and her sister,
Oh, the one, Nini, the one I interviewed. Yeah,
yeah, so like her and her sister, like I I I give her so much props. I give her so much love. I love her and her sister so much for being able to like share their story and like being able to call out the dudes.
yeah.
Um but like for example, like her, like she shared her story and it was like crazy the amount of people that went to the extreme to defend these boys, like and
Man, she
blame
got. I saw
sister.
that. Oh my god, I saw that on Facebook with so many people like not knowing the facts, not knowing something. People just looking from the outside in. How people were quickly to slut shame her.
Yeah. And it was like I was just like, yo, are y'all serious? Like,
I know, I know.
do y'all hear yourselves? And then like it's just crazy because like even like it was more crazy for me seeing it come from women.
Yeah,
I was like, you're a woman blaming a woman for something that she had no control over, you know? Then like there was also like this dude who like I don't know like if you seen like the little Snapchat picture that was going around of like him like talking on it to somebody and he was like, no, that's their fault. Like I hang out with those boys and I'm there, like those girls knew exactly what they were getting themselves into. Like at that point, like they asked for it. And I was just like, who raised y'all? Like who
I know. It was one of those moments where I felt like, I mean, I'm proud Polynesian. I'm a proud Polynesian till I die. But it's one of those few moments in my life where I was kind of like, damn, that sucks. I wasn't proud of my culture, like because
yeah.
it was crazy. Where not only what made it for me, it was what made me mad was not only they were slut shaming her, but they were joking about it,
Yeah.
making laugh, like making laughing, and I saw one lady and she wrote in Tongan. I was reading the Tongan comments. Oh yeah, um, you know, they deserve to get that. If you leave the house, if you leave, if you that's why you stay at home, and if you don't if you don't stay at home, then that's what you deserve. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, right. And like I was seeing that, and I was like, do y'all don't got daughters, y'all don't got nieces,
Sis,
like
exactly. Oh my.
what?
Oh, it was bad. It was pretty
Yeah,
bad.
for me, like it just strikes a different type of nerve in me. And like I like out on Twitter, like I just had to say something, and I was like, yo, like I don't know who needs to hear this, but my guy, rape is rape. Like, and this is
Yeah,
something that like they don't understand. Like it doesn't matter if she's like, even if she did say yes in the beginning, if she's telling you no and to stop, like
yeah,
she has all right to change her mind whenever
yeah.
she,
At any moment of time of that
yeah,
of when that happens. Yeah,
exactly. And so like I was just all that happened, I was just sitting here and I was like, yeah, y'all want people to speak up when shit like this happens to them. Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
why?
This is what, and when I saw that, the first reaction in my mind was like, this is why a lot of girls don't say anything. This is why girls continually get sexually assaulted by family members. It's all this backlash. The whole community, like, and there's no support, there's no sympathy whatsoever, uh, and it's just our first reaction is just to trash her, trash the
Yeah,
woman. It was so sad to see, and for me, I just thought about it like, dang, like Nini, this happened a year ago, right? So I'm so happy for her. I love her so much. I remember I reached out to her, but what she did. But I was just thinking in my mind, like, dang, like how many girls out there right now just just happening to them, and they're just not saying anything. And then, I mean, even I was thinking, like, wait, maybe what happened? Like, even the older women, right? That's happened to them, but they haven't said anything their whole life. That's
yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. That
It
was sad
is.
to see.
People just like turn a blind eye to it. Yeah. That's kind of for me. That's why like when it happened to me the first time, that's kind of why I didn't say anything. I just didn't want to deal with it. But
How about
luckily,
now?
like now,
Yeah.
if it
How do you? Yeah, I mean, yeah. How do you feel? Like, how do you feel about it now? If like about talking about it.
I honestly like I said, like when I started my project, I had to teach myself how to like own up to my story. So I don't mind talking about it now because it's like I know that people are going through it and I know that people need somebody to be their voice.
Mhm.
People aren't gonna start talking about it until you start talking about it. And for me, it was like that's why like after I owned my truth, after I owned my story, like there was no way in how people can get me to shut up. Like I'm so vocal about everything now. Like if I don't agree with you, I'm gonna tell you and you're gonna know why. Like if I like something doesn't sit right with me, like you're gonna know, okay? And if you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you. Like I don't care. Like and that's just how I am now. And a lot of people they don't like it because they're like, yo, like you talk too much, like you're too like vocal, like you always got something to say. And I'm like, I don't care. Like it took me a long time to get to this point, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. I'm not gonna like apologize because I'm not the person who you want me to be, you know?
Yeah.
Um so with my story, I don't mind sharing it. I don't mind talking about it.